see.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Now that you have done it, and you said you were going to knock out Charles and become a two-division champion, does it feel the way you thought it would feel?
It feels much better
Because of how you did it?
because I already did it, and it's in the past. And I don't know, it feels much better.
Where does that combination rank among the combinations you threw? You know, because you hit him with those two punches, and I think Rogan said you were in the octagon. He was out with after the right hand.
I want to understand your question.
Is that the best combination you've ever thrown? Do you think in competition?
I have better combinations.
You have.
Yeah, I have, but they have to stay inside the octagon with me a little bit more time.
Okay.
Maybe in the future you see them.
How long do you anticipate a run at lightweight? Like, do you feel like you'll try to make several defenses, or is the other guy that you don't like to talk about, is he in the picture in the short term?
I could be ready by the end of the year if they want me. If I get the call from the UFC and they want me to get back in the octagon by the end of the year, I will be ready.
When you were doing the grappling with Charles at one point over there in front of Dana, and he had your leg, were you in any danger? Was there anything that was
Not
close?
at all, and I was this close to get a very dominating position. He did a good scramble there. Then I saw in his face that he was hurt, and I decided to stand up.
And finally, for me, just to ask you, like, do you feel like you made a statement tonight in terms of who the best fighter in the world is? You know, Pantoja was just in here and he made a case for himself. You know, obviously Makhachev is number one and has been looking very good. Do you feel like you made a statement tonight that you should be considered number one?
In the pound for pound ranking,
Yes.
you mean? I don't care about that ranking.
You don't care?
No, I don't care. Wherever they want to put me.
Thank you. Congrats.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
Ilia, there's some people saying that this three-fight stretch is the greatest three-fight stretch in history, not only the names that you beat, but the way you beat them all. Can you just talk about this run that you're on? I mean, can you put this into perspective, what you've done?
It's amazing. It's difficult to explain with the simple words. Like beat guys like Walk, Max Holloway, Charles Oliveira. Not many people in the world can say that.
Yeah. And what's amazing, too, is not the way you performed, but the fact that you called your shot, right? The whole time you said, I'm going to knock him out in the first round. Was anybody around you maybe saying, like, bro, like, calm down a little bit. We're moving up. This is Charles Oliveira. You don't have to say first round.
Everyone around me knew it, that I would do it. Everyone knew it.
Very nice. I thought it was amazing, too, when you were walking in tonight. Like, the first time the camera showed you, it seemed like there was just a smile on your face. I mean, here's this pressure-packed situation, and you're just...
I just came to collect my belt. I already won it in the training sessions. I know how hard I work. I know what I'm able to do in the sparring sessions and the training sessions. I know how good I am. I know that no one can match my level of skills inside the octagon. And when I say this, maybe I sound a little bit cocky. You guys think that I'm crazy, but I used to prove it, that I'm the best fighter in the world.
Last thing for me, obviously you should get to enjoy your accomplishment tonight, but Paddy Pimblett did come in the cage tonight. Y'all had a little fun. I mean, but, you know, there's Armin Sarukin, there's Justin Gaethje. Is that the fight that you want more than anything else?
Yes. Yes, that's the fight that I want. Because with Charles, I had a little bit difficult situation because I really like the guy, you know. He's a really great human being. You can hate him. You always see him surrounded by his family, friends, teammates. He's an amazing human being. But at the end, I was like, this is competition. I have to do my job, and that's it. But with Paddy, I'm really going to enjoy kicking his ass.
Ilia, after the fight, we saw on the cameras Charles and you shared some words in the cage. If it's a private conversation, I understand, but if you're able to share, what was...
Share like very respectful words with each other. All the respect in the world for Charles. He's a legend. He's a legend, and I have all the admiration in the world for him. He's, as I said, an amazing human being, a role model for all of us.
I'm not sure if you're going out to celebrate tonight because it seemed like yesterday you already did your celebrations for this. I'm curious.
I'm gonna celebrate it also with always with my family and friends, of course.
When you do those sort of things, how much of that is because you find it important to manifest what's going to happen, and how much of that is just alleviating the pressure of fight week and having fun with your friends and family?
Listen, many people they need to see things to believe. Me, I first of all believe, and then I see it. So I had many reasons to celebrate the victory because I worked really hard. Every person that was in that dinner yesterday, they put like they effort in this preparation. So everything, the victory is not always inside the octagon. You know, sometimes it's like when you put your best effort into something, you already feel that you get the victory. You know, you don't always need to get the belts and all that to feel recognized.
And so, listen, you mentioned about you call your shot and then it seems to happen and people doubt you, but now I think it's very hard for anyone to sort of doubt you. You've nailed every prediction so far. Is there anyone at 155 or 170 that you see as a tough challenge for yourself? Is there anyone that you think like, okay, maybe this guy stylistically could present me a challenge I could still win, but he's a challenge?
Everyone is a challenge, to be honest. There's no easy fights. In the top 5 in any weight division, there's not easy fights. The only thing is that once I get the confirmation and I do my strategy, I make it easy.
Congratulations.
Ilia, front right here. Just a quick one. I think your son stole the show in a lot of the embedded series, hitting pads, and he can't enter the octagon with you, and you gave him a rose when you got the belt.
You know, the first thing he told me when I came out from the octagon, why you connect the right punch like this and you didn't did the uppercut? And I'm like, oh, okay, the next time we will try it.
Ilia, for whatever reason in America you keep getting booed. Is that because you're fighting fan favorites? And
Yeah, for sure.
do you believe at some point the American fans will cheer you on?
100%. Maybe with Patty.
Ilia right here. Just one quick one for me. Last week we were over at the PI at your open workout, and you had a Q&A. And when you were asked about Patty, you said he needs to win one more fight. And now tonight you're saying
I was very excited tonight.
So does he need to win one more fight, or is that who you want? You're going to tell the UFC you want next?
I don't know. Someone from my team told me that Dana was a little bit angry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah? That he said that...
He said that if he was there, he would not have let that happen.
Yeah, but he wasn't there. So, mate, that has to happen.
Ilia down here to your right. First time back at lightweight since 2022. How did you feel you carried the extra weight?
I felt better than ever, to be honest. It was like 2 different words. I enjoyed the whole process. It was much easier, the whole training camp, and I'm here to stay.
And obviously you've had 3 historic knockouts in a row. I know this one's still fresh, but where would you rank? Which order would you rank them in?
What, the last knockout?
I'm saying, which order would you rank the 3 knockouts that you've had in a row?
I actually answered this question. I would rank Walk in the first place, Max Holloway in the second one, and Charles in the third one. Walk was the hardest one.
Thank you.
Ilia back here. Straightforward.
Yeah. Oh.
Congratulations. Ilia, we saw after his last fight, Merab goes back to Georgia, and it's a very big with the fans. He gets a big ovation.
Yeah.
Obviously, both of you not only are champions, but you have defended the belts multiple times. Do you feel more energy back home from Georgia that you guys are becoming both bigger stars because you guys are now both very dominant?
Of course, every time we get the victory, we become bigger and bigger and bigger. And Merab is a legend. He's a legend in Georgia. Everyone loves him, including myself. I love him.
And then finally, obviously the fight with Patty would be huge anywhere. You could probably have it in any stadium or arena, and a lot of fans would come out to it. Is there a place you would want to fight
Listen,
Patty?
guys,
if not
I would
Spain?
love to take you to Spain for that fight in the stadium, in the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium. You would enjoy it so much. The whole week you will enjoy it. Nice food, nice everything. You're gonna love it. I want to take you guys to Spain.
We hope we get it. Thank you.
Enhorabuena, doble campeón del mundo. Lo dijo Javi en el partidazo de COPE. Derecha, primer asalto y se acabó todo. No sé si ha sido recta o crochet.
No lo iba a dejar a Javi mal, ya que lo había dicho. Dijo,
evidentemente.
Bueno, Javi ha dicho mano derecha.
No sé si ha sido recta o crochet, pero lo que está claro es que Ilia cumple lo que promete y creo que Javi merece un aumento de sueldo también.
Totalmente de acuerdo. Javi, aumento, un bono.
Volkanovski KO, Holloway KO, Oliveira KO. Acaba de decir Dana White que eres lo más parecido o que estás haciendo cosas de Muhammad Ali. Y nos ha dicho que elijamos nosotros quién es el mejor peleador del mundo, quién es el número 1 libra por libra. ¿Quién cree Ilia Topuria que es el mejor del mundo?
De libra por libra, ahora mismo en MMA. Buah, es que sabes qué pasa, que yo tengo a Merab ahí y entonces con él no me importaría compartir el lugar. Entonces los dos, diría que los dos somos los mejores.
About the comment with Dana, that Dana basically said you're doing Ali type stuff because you're saying it and you're doing it. And the question, do you consider yourself to be the pound for pound? And I love Merab. I'll say let's share the spot.
Y España, Ilia. Sé que depende del contrato televisivo, de que acepten el horario europeo, pero ha dicho
Es
Dana
inevitable, en 2026 va a pasar seguro.
Ha dicho Dana White, me acaba de decir, que promete ir a España, que no sabe cuándo, pero Ilia Topuria 2026, Santiago Bernabéu y Paddy Pimblett.
Buah, otro sueño hecho realidad. Pues tú imagínate que pase eso. Tendríamos como una final de Champions en el Bernabéu, España, Georgia, todos los ingleses ahí. Eso sería, pero un desmadre.
¿La mejor pelea de la historia?
Bueno, han habido muchas peleas muy grandes. No me gustaría calificarlo así, porque no quiero quitarle créditos a nadie. Hemos vivido grandísimos combates, todo el mundo merece sus méritos, pero sin lugar a duda, una de las más grandes.
Gracias, campeón.
2026, yes, it is inevitable that Spain is going to happen. Yes, it would be great to be in the Santiago Bernabéu against Paddy Pimblett, and we're talking about Champions League level of finals. Think about Spain, Georgia, all the British people coming over, and as far as being, would this be the greatest fight ever? It's like, listen, I just don't want to diminish the importance of so many great fights that have been around the block, but it would be an amazing fight.
Ilia, here. Do you think you can become an idol in Spain like Rafael Nadal and Fernando Alonso?
I hope so, at least.
What do you think about being the face of the UFC in Europe?
Tough questions, man. I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. For some people, yes, and for some, no.
Okay. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Buenas noches, Ilia.
ილია, გილოცავ ორი დივიზიონის ჩემპიონობას.
Opa.
ნახეთ საქართველოში შენი გაჩემპიონების ზეიმი. ნახეთ ქალბატონი ინგა როგორ აღნიშნავდა შენს წარმატებას არენის გარეთ ქართულ გულშემატკივრებთან ერთად. თუ შეგიძლია რომ მიმართო ქართულ გულშემატკივრებს, რომლებიც მსოფლიოს ყველა წერტილიდან გედგნენ გვერდში ამ ისტორიულ ღონისძიებაზე.
უდიდესი მადლობა ყოველთვის საქართველოს ხარდაჭერისთვის და დიდი იმედი მაქვს რომ მალე მოვახერხებ და საქართველოს ვესტუმრები ისევ ერთხელ და ჩავეხუტები ყველას თავიდან და დიდი მადლობა ისევ.
დიდი მადლობა. მეორე შეკითხვა, რამდენად პრინციპული ბრძოლაა შენთვის პედი პიმბლეტი? საქართველოში ყველა მიცის რომ ეს მარტო სპორტული ინტერესი არ არის.
სიმართლე გითხრა, ანუ პერსონალურად არანაირად არ ვიღებ ამ ბრძოლას, უბრალოდ დიდი სიამოვნებით პადის კარგად გემრიელად დავანოკაუტებდი. იმიტომ რომ ჩარლსთან შედარებით ცოტა უფრო განსხვავებული სიტუაცია არის, იმიტომ რომ ჩარლზი გინდა თუ არ გინდა მაინც ბევრად უფრო კარგი პიროვნება, კაი ადამიანია, ძალიან კაი ბევრი ფასეულობები აქვს. პადისთან კიდე ძალიან სხვანაირი სიტუაცია მექნებოდა. რაც კიდე
Thank you, Ilia. Keep inspiring. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Hola, Ilia, ¿qué tal? Felicidades, lo primero. Se lo he comentado a Dana y es verdad que bueno, ha despertado alguna risa, pero la realidad es que ya tenemos los datos de cómo ha funcionado en Marca tu combate. Sabes que Marca es el medio más leído de España y el más leído de Latinoamérica y ha superado el último partido del Real Madrid, que fue aquí en el Mundial de Clubes. Está equiparado a un partido del Real Madrid en Champions League. ¿Qué significa eso para ti?
Wow.
I'm just going to tell him that this, confirming now the data from before, Marco from Spain has said that this has beaten the last Real Madrid match in the FIFA World Cup Championships, and it's even with a Real Madrid Champions League game. So what do you think about that?
Me siento muy orgulloso, la verdad que te puedo ir muy emocionado. Qué buen dato, me encanta.
I feel very excited, and it's a great stat, and thank you so much. It's amazing to hear this.
Gamarjoba Ilia, felicidades por la victoria. Y question in English: if Volk will decide to go for the second belt for the third time, will you give him a rematch in 155?
No.
No way.
We don't want to do that to work.
Thank you.
Aquí Ilia, ¿qué tal? Bueno, primero de todo, enhorabuena a ti y a todo tu equipo. Antes de este combate seguían dudando de ti. Decían que quizás tendrías problemas, ¿no?, para trasladar tu poder a las 155 libras, y hoy has tardado unos 3 minutos en demostrarles que estabas equivocado. Te iba a preguntar, ¿estás en un nivel físico y mental que te sientes invencible?
Ilia, people said some things about you before going up to 155 that maybe were people making fun of. It's like this guy is not going to hold up at 155, and there's going to be a different challenge, and you proved them within 3 minutes that that's not the case. Are you in a physical and mental level that you feel indestructible?
No, a ver, invencible no me siento, obviamente. Por eso pongo muchísimo esfuerzo, porque no soy precisamente invencible, ¿sabes? Como soy que soy vencible, por eso me entreno y me esfuerzo todos los días muchísimo, muchísimo. Y al final de todo, cuando pongo muchísimo trabajo, sé que he hecho todo lo que estaba en mis manos y que ya la victoria es mía. Lo que yo siempre digo, ¿no? De que yo la victoria ya lo celebro cuando el campamento se acaba. Cuando yo ya doy el peso, es como, ya soy ganador. Después, dentro del octógono puede pasar cualquier cosa, pero nunca me quedaré con la duda de podía haber hecho más. Eso no vive dentro de mí, no pudiera vivir con eso. Y como esa sensación no está dentro de mí, pues yo ya me siento ganador.
Not invincible, quite the contrary. I feel that I'm beatable, and that's why I work so hard. I put so much dedication into it, and that's what I do, the work that I do, and I don't want to leave anything out there. And the work is so well done that I feel that there's no doubt left, and that's why I celebrate things the night before, because I feel that the victory is built and should be celebrated at the end of camp, because I would not live with myself if I didn't put all the hard work out there. So I feel that that's what happens, and I put so much hard work, and I deserve it.
Gracias, Ilia.
Ilia, en julio del 2023 hablamos contigo en la International Fight Week, hablamos contigo. No eras campeón ni de 145 y tú decías, yo soy el mejor, le gano a todos, soy el mejor y le voy a ganar. Poco menos de 2 años después, no es que has sido campeón, sino que eres campeón de 2 divisiones invicto. ¿Qué ha pasado? ¿Qué pasó en estos 2 años que ha sido todo tan rápido, Ilia Topuria?
In International Fight Week in 2023, we spoke to you before you were even a champion at 145, and he said, I am the best fighter in the world, and I'm going to be a champion. Now you're a double champ. What happened in these 2 years?
Estoy por cantar la de lo que pasó, pasó. Bueno, pasó. Lo que pasó, yo creo que todos los que están en este cuarto lo saben. Triunfo, 2 triunfos. Hemos hecho historia en varias ocasiones y me siento muy agradecido, la verdad, con la vida que me ha tocado vivir y la bendición que me ha dado Dios desde arriba.
Felicidades.
What has happened has happened. You've all seen it. I'm very grateful and very happy with what has happened, myself and the entire team, with this blessing that has happened in our lives.
Guys, thank you very much.